Since this second epistle, beloved, I now write unto you in both, which I stir up your pure minds by the way of remembrance, that ye may be mindful of the words which were spoken before the holy prophets, and of the commandment of us, the apostles of the Lord and Savior. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lust, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
That's what you said, brother.
That's what they believe.
They always put it afar off and not in this lifetime. They can't see beyond this hell as their kingdom of heaven. They can't see anything better. I mean, I got what's that shit called? The auto driving cars or whatever that shit's called. Like my car can park itself. Autopilot. My car can drive itself. My car can park itself. You know, I got money off of Bitcoin or whatever the hell they think. Well, the kingdom of heaven got things that far exceed your wildest imagination. But you got to be able to envision things. Well, you got to be able to see how corrupt and fragile this world truly is. Hey, if everybody went blind or the lights went out and the sun was dark, all this shit would be corrupted. These people would all crash in all their cars and can't stand the lines. Something as simple as vision. Who would be smart enough to get out their car, find somewhere, and say that?
Or who would get out their car and walk?
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas lazy.
When there is no vision, it's prepared. Because their expectation would be what? They would have no clue of what's going to happen.
They wouldn't settle themselves around, let me get to where I'm familiar. They're going to be caught up in trying to get their sight back. But anyway, the point being, they don't have the vision to see, they don't have the eyesall that we've been given to be able to see another lifetime, to see a consolation prize.
Yeah, that tunnel vision, setting our eyes upon the prize.
I know we're down here losing, but we can still win.
What did Paul say? That he pressed towards the mark of the price of his high calling. And he's basically, I'm not looking back. I'm pressing towards the mark. I mean, I'm moving forward because that's basically my vision. Keeping your eyes single.
We're not looking back, and we're not looking, in the things that we're seeing right now. Because like you mentioned, these people, they pretty much trust and depend on the things that they can see right now. They can't see past it. And the scriptures say, for we look not at the things which are seen, but the things which are not seen.
But the things that are seen are temporal. The things that are not seen are eternal.
And that's a lack of faith.
They weren't giving that.
Yeah.
Like the Jehovah's Witness, they to a certain extent, even though it's way the fuck off, they can envision an actual city coming down from heaven.
They can.
They interpret that to mean that
a real space Elysium planet
coming down on Earth.
I don't know how they see it, but yeah.
Right. But we understand it to be something different. But we have vision. Right. We can see ourselves as transformed. All right, having these extraterrestrial bodies coming down to the earth and taking over, putting these nations in subjection.
You can see the earth being better quality of form.
Yeah.
You can hit that.
That's what gives us hope and the motivation to continue to strive and be diligent, man.
Right, because we know there's a righteous way. We know that what we see is temporal, like you were saying, and there's a righteous way to do everything in this world.
We're looking at all this shit collapse right in our very eyes.
So-called billion-dollar cities just collapsing. The infrastructure, the roads,
businesses.
Why would I hope in something that I can already see?
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing is already crumbling.
He said that's not hope.
That's not hope.
That's not faith.
But hope that is seen is not hope.
There's 10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
So in contrast, it's a part that ain't gonna happen, but it's gonna come when you least expect it.
Yep.
Right? You got it.
The heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
All this shit. All the stuff that Jake covered after, everything that they worship here in the society in the world. All their investments into this world, that shit is all gonna go up in flames. 401ks gonna go up in smoke.
Yep.
Your house, your mortgage payments, your car collection, your jewelry, your safe box, all that shit is gonna go up and it's gonna melt. The church that you worship at, idol, when you worshiping your idols, that shit is gonna dissolve in smoke, missile fire. Okay? All this is gonna be gone. So why would you put your hope and trust in these things, man? That's why the scriptures say store up your treasure in heaven.
Yeah.
Thieves can't break through,
It's, saying then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy?
What manner? What manner of person?
We know Jacob and Esau had two manners. And the
manner of
two-thirds.
people that shall be separated.
And 2/3 are acting like the other manner. The elder brother that came out the womb instead of the plain man. Yeah.
Wasn't that recent? Somebody tried to, was it vocab? Where he's basically, I don't know if he was responding to a Safari, but he was basically, it was that that Christian black chick that runs with vocab in it.
Cherry Love?
No, it was a different chick. It was a different chick. But basically, they was trying to say, if you are what your father is, and Esau and Jacob come from the same man, how are they two different nations?
Because the angel,
Because the Most High made them two separate nations.
Was it Romans 9?
And he made them to be two separate manners of people. And it described it in that same chapter. One is of the field. He likes to go out there and hunt. Cunning hunter. He likes to be outside. The other one, he's a plain man.
There's the word it said last night.
Your ways are not my ways. Your thoughts are my thoughts.
Hey, it's in the past tense. Deuteronomy 32:8. And you created a nation through sex.
And then
Bringing forth truth.
Yeah. And then he separated them. When Noah and his sons came back and replenished the earth, they got separated when you had the Tower of Babel. You know?
I looked at
Confounded their language, their cultures, all that. And the Lord preserved the Lashuat Kodash, the pure tone, amongst one chosen line.
because he chose to.
Yeah. Backside, Eber, Peleg, which means to divide, by the way, collide.
I look up that word manner. The word manner in Hebrew, in Peter's Webster Dictionary, it's
Genesis.
a characteristic or customary
25.
mode of acting, custom, a mode or procedure or way of acting, fashion, social conduct or rules of conduct as shown in prevalent customs.
Yep. It's natural for Jake to cook their meat all the way through.
Yeah.
Esau doesn't like that. Two totally different manner of people, man.
The brother see
We
that?
act different. We take in adversity different.
Yeah.
They don't know how to suffer adversity. They'll commit suicide quickly. It's the most simplest shit that Jake goes through every day. Esau blow his noodles out.
He's been doing it.
The brother see that video I sent about the Edomites that don't wash their legs?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing. Hygiene. hygiene.
Yeah.
Right.
Big.
Yeah.
What?
Esau hates hygiene.
Yeah.
And all Jake want to be clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got one more sentence. It said, fitted by or as if by birth or rearing to a particular position, role, or status. It said by birth.
And our manner is to emulate Yahweh Shai, man, through his law, statutes, commandments. That we were made in the image of his eternity. You know? He made us in his likeness. So that's the manner that we're supposed to have. Righteousness. Esau is the polar opposite. His manner is after wickedness, man.
That's his.
What manner was that? Hebrews 12. You know, let's
in 16?
where it says, lest there be a profane person he's a fornicator, a profane person, as Esau, who more so sold his birthright for one morsel of meat. Yeah, man. That's the manner of person that he is. He's a fornicator and a profane man.
His ways are outside.
His ways are outside of holiness, man. So we're not supposed to dab into his fashion. But Jake envied their oppressor and choose their ways, and that's why Jake ended up in this condition.
So Sirach 33 verse 13, as the clay is in the potter's hand to fashion it at his pleasure, so man is in the hand of him that made him to render to him as liketh him best. You know, we didn't read up that, but that was one of the what we talk about now. Most High made two manner of people out of one father line. And divided and chose that father line to be divided through his chosen. Which was broke down to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
What did it say also in that chapter? It says that he made their ways diverse.
And,
Was it like upper verse or two?
so I'm looking.
It says that he made that's so 133, right?
Yeah.
It says he made their ways diverse.
Look at this. By myself. We must be further up. Yeah. Verse 10. Yeah, 10. It says, all men are from the ground, and Adam was created of earth. In much knowledge, the Lord Yahweh had divided them and made their ways diverse.
So we even had the different classifications back then during the time of Adam. The sons of God, the sons of men, and the sons of the wicked. So their ways were all diverse.
Different manner of men.
Different manner of
different
men.
quality if you want.
Right. And that's why the Lord compared them to he said that the heathen are counted as vanity. Their ways are vain. That's why it tells us in Jeremiah, learn not the way of the heathen. You know? Because their manner and customs are vain.
That's what you read.
Why the hell are you going to worship a damn fish? Or a cow. Or, you know?
Or the sun or whatever.
Or the sun of the
worship him
moon.
that made all those things. The creature more than the creator.
You got it's a day where those East Indians, the Elamites, where they pretty much take a bunch of cow shit and throw it at each other. And it's a ritual. It's a ritual. It's pretty much a ritual to the god that they worship.
Wow.
Cow.
Which is the cow, man. That's vain as hell. But the Lord made them like that.
Yeah.
That's how he made them.
The Lord gave them over to that.
We're not supposed to be like that. We're above that shit.
They let the damn cow
Piss on them, yeah.
That'll cause a fight amongst Jake. You throw some cow shit. Oh no, we gotta.
Hey, didn't they just say, Drake, what the fuck you doing? Let this nigga piss on you?
Yeah,
Niggas mad.
Oh
Let
yeah.
alone an animal.
That's you gotta fight. You gotta fight that man. I don't give a shit if it's John Jones or somebody.
Yeah. You know? This is 12th verse. It's right 33 and 12.
Rock it
either
up.
you die right there or you pop that man in the head, son.
That's a different matter.
Yeah.
But it's just piss. It wash off. Nah, man. It's what the people say it's a big worm. There's principalities in this.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?